Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in the story of JP and Terry, who met in 2002 when JP had returned from Australia and he was introduced by mutual friends to this woman from New Zealand. They became friends, but it wasn't until 2008 that they began going out together. On the 15th of April 2016, both feeling the effects of a party the previous night, at 6 p.m, JP proposed to Terry, much to her shock and surprise. Quoting the words of that famous philosopher, Beyonce, JP explained, "If you like something, put a ring on it." And so he did. It would appear that the arrival of a ring is an instant hangover cure. And she was happy to say yes. That journey from friendship to romance to marriage is beautifully charted by the writer Robert Fulghum, and I'm going to ask Mark to share that with you now.
Union by Robert Fulghum. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you've been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all those conversations that began with, "When we're married," and continued with, "I will," and "You will," and "We will." All those late night talks that included "someday," and "somehow," and "maybe," and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, "You know all those things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word." Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher. For you've learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly, I shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, "This is JP, my husband. This is Terry, my wife."
Thank you very much indeed. And now I'd like to say a few words about the meaning of the candles that are placed here. The two smaller candles serve as a symbol of the individuality of Terry and JP, and also a symbol of the coming together of their two clans, of the Harrises and the Jones. Joe and Doreen will now light these two separate candles on behalf of Terry and JP. And later, Terry and JP will use the flames from these candles to light the unity candle, the centre candle, symbolising their coming together as husband and wife. Can I get you to step forward? And I'm going to give you, it looks as though we have one lit anyway, so we can take that one. I'm going to, yep, well done. Thank you both. Today, you are here to legally declare what you know to be true. That together you have found a relationship which is unique and exceptional, and one that you want to continue for the rest of your lives. Terry and JP have asked you here this afternoon because each of you has touched their lives in some special way. Each of you is a valued part of what they are as individuals and what they will become as a married couple. Those of you invited here are the community that they want surrounding them as they make their vows to each other. Throughout time, human beings have formed and prospered within a community. You are their community of family and friends, and you have touched their lives in positive and supporting ways, and they thank you for that support. They would particularly like to thank those who've travelled from near and far to be here with them today. Your presence is a gift of support and caring, and they appreciate your sharing their special day. In the years ahead, it will be to you that they turn for company, support and laughter. They would particularly like to express their love and gratitude to their close family for all the love and support that you've shown them throughout their lives. They thank you from the bottom of their hearts for all your loving kindness. It means a great deal to them. Before Teri and JP say their vows and exchange rings, they have asked that you, their family and friends, participate in an old Kerry custom called the warming of the wedding rings. If you are unfamiliar with this ceremony, let me explain. It gives you an opportunity to wish them health, wealth, happiness, and all that is noble and good in life when the rings pass into your care. Hold them for a moment, warm them with your love, and make a silent wish for the future of this couple. When returned, these rings will contain in their precious metals that which is even more precious, a pledge, a vow of support for their union. I'm now going to ask Senan to begin to send them round the room. Yeah. There are other readings and words that were chosen for today, and I'm now going to ask Ushin to share one of those readings with us.
When we find ourselves, we are more easily found by others. Without words, without understanding, lovers find each other. The moment of finding is always a surprise, like meeting an old friend never before known. Life and marriage are a wondrous journey, ever unfolding an opportunity to rediscover ourselves and our beloved again and again. For even on a shared journey, the only thing constant is change. Embrace it and let it lead you to many a glorious tomorrow.
Thank you. Today, as we've said, is a day filled with joy and happiness. But we all know that there is a serious side to making vows, and I'm going to say a few words that reflect on this. Marriage is, first and foremost, a celebration of the love two people share. It is a major and significant event in their lives and in the lives of those close to them. Out of the routine of everyday life, something unique is happening. It joins two people who have trust in the love they have found together. It is a partnership in which each can grow and be their own true self. True love is not the first flaring up of the fire, new and bright and spectacular though that may be. It is the careful tending that gives the warmth and comfort over a long time. What really matters when a couple decide to marry is that they're absolutely certain that they're right for one another, that the love and trust they feel today will last into the future, no matter what demands are made upon them. Love cannot be seen or measured, yet it is powerful enough to transform you in a moment and offer you more joy than any material possession ever could. But though this love joins you together as one, remember the gift of your individuality. Cherish and affirm your differences as you love each other. Be supportive of your strengths and tender towards your weaknesses. Laugh together, cry together, be comforted by each other's presence, and secure in one another's absence. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. As you well know, no ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that, through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping, supporting and believing in each other, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter and let go of the rest. What this ceremony can simply do is to witness and affirm your choice to stand together as husband and wife. And now we come to the most important part of the ceremony, the exchange of vows between you both. You both know that this love is not a fleeting thing. You know about life's challenges, its highs and its lows, and it is with this confidence and certainty in your commitment to each other that you will make these vows. If you can honour and keep those promises you make here today, not because of any legal obligations, but because you desire to be loved and honoured by another human being and to love and honour them in return, Then the home you create will be a source of happiness to you both, and you will prosper and flourish, safe in your belief in each other and the promises you made here today. So now I need you to stand up, please. And I would like you, Terry, here, and can you, yeah, and you turn around. First, I need to hear from you. Will you repeat after me? I do solemnly and sincerely declare.
I do solemnly and sincerely declare.
That I know not of any reason.
That I know not of any reason.
Why I.
John Paul Jones.
May not be joined in matrimony to Teresa.
May not be joined in matrimony
Harris.
to Teresa Harris.
And now you, Terry. I do solemnly and sincerely declare.
I do solemnly and sincerely declare.
That I know not of any reason.
That I know not of any reason.
Why I, Teresa Harris.
Why I, Teresa Harris.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To John Paul Jones.
To John Paul Jones.
Do you, John Paul, take Terry to be your wife? To share a relationship of love, tenderness and laughter. To confide in and trust above all others. To respect and stand by her in everything as an equal partner. But above all else, to love and to cherish her.
I do.
Do you, Terry, take John Paul to be your husband, to share a relationship of love, tenderness and laughter, to confide in and trust above all others, to respect and stand by him in everything as an equal partner, but above all else to love and to cherish him?
I do.
Teri&JP have decided to seal their vows using an ancient Irish ceremony called hand fasting. And this is actually the origin of the saying, the tying of the knot. So it's a very old ceremony. I want you to hold hands, and I want you to hold the ribbons. Just there in your hands, okay? Each of the ribbons represents a season, and for every season there's a vow. Your response to each of those vows will be, we will. Will you honour and respect one another and seek never to break that honour?
We will.
And so that first binding is made. I'm going to just tuck that under there. Will you share each other's pain and seek to ease it?
We will.
We will.
And so the second binding is made. Will you share your laughter and troubles and love only each other?
We
We
will.
will.
And so the third binding is made. I'm just going to catch those in there. Will you always look for the brightness and the positive in each other and allow each other to grow separately and together?
We
We
will.
will.
And I'll just get you to catch those in there. And so the final binding is made. As your hands are now bound together, so are your hearts and your lives. Above you are the stars and below you are the stones. As time passes, remember, like a star should your love be constant, like the earth should your love be firm. Let the power of the mind and of the intellect guide you in your marriage. Let the strength of your wills bind you together. Let the power of love and desire make you happy, and the strength of your dedication make you inseparable. Possess one another, yet be understanding. Have patience with each other, for storms will come, and they will go quickly, forced to dissipate in the light of your love. Be free in the giving of warmth and affection, and have no fear. And let not the ways or the words of the unenlightened give you unease, for your love is with you now and always. And now I'm going to take that off. We can't do anything with the rings. Now I want you to place the ring on her finger here and repeat after me. I place this ring on your finger with love, respect and joy.
I place this ring on your finger with love, respect and joy.
May this love, respect and joy
May this love, respect and joy
be always present in our lives
be always present in our lives
from this day on.
from this day on.
Right. And now, I place this ring on your finger
I place this ring on your finger
to mark the celebration today
to mark the celebration today
and to always remind you
and to always remind you
of the strength of my love for you.
of the strength of my love for you.
Great. These rings are both an outward mark of your commitment to each other and an inward symbol of the unbroken circle of your marriage. Every joy adds more love, and every crisis shared makes that circle stronger. These have been warmed by the good wishes of your family and friends here today. The circle is a symbol of the sun and of the earth and of the universe. In the form of these rings, may it stand to you both as a symbol of your love for each other, a love that looks both inwards and outwards, an embrace that binds without imprisoning. Now, JP, I want you to place your hands in Terry's hand. Terry, these are the hands of your best friend, strong and vibrant, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as he promises to love you all the days of his life. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future, as you laugh and cry and share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in illness and hold you when grief or fear engulfs your heart. These are the hands that will raise your face to look into his eyes that are filled with his love and desire for you. So now I'm going to just go the other way around. Yeah, okay, like that. Yeah. JP, these are the hands of your best friend, strong and carefree, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as she pledges here her love and commitment to you all the days of her life. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will comfort you when you are sick and console you when you are grieving. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will give you support as she encourages you to place down your dreams. JP and Terry, you have really consented to join your lives. You have pledged yourself to one another by the exchanging of vows and rings in the presence of this company, and I now happily and legally declare you husband and wife. Suggest you might consider kissing each other. I'm going to get you around there to. Can I have the two witnesses step forward, please, for the signing of the register? I had to check on the Teresa. So used to calling you Terry. Yeah. Now, JP, I'm going to step back. Along there. And not you. And just want to check the order in which they appear. Mark, you're on this line here. Yeah. Finally, you're going to make it all legal. Yeah. Not at all. Oh, that's done. Legal. Yes, it is all done. Yeah, it is all done. Yeah. Not completely, actually. There's another couple of things to happen. But the legal bit is done. They are well and truly legally hitched.
May the saddest day of your future be no worse than the happiest day of your past. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship, and your hearts joined forever in love. Your lives are very special. Love has touched you in many ways. May its blessings rest upon you and fill all your coming days.
Thank you very much.
Love me when I'm old by B. Rawlinson. Love me when I'm old and shocking. Peel off my elastic stockings. Swing me from the chandeliers. Let's be randy, bad old dears. Push around my chromed bath chair. Let me tease your white chest hair. Scaring children, swapping dentures. Let us have some great adventures. Take me to the dogs and bingo. Teach me how to speak the lingo. Pull my heels and bring my tea. Show me how it's meant to be. Take me to your special places, watching all the puzzled faces. You in socks and shorts and sandals, me with warts and huge love handles. As the need for love enthralls, wrestle with my damp-proof smalls. Make me laugh without constraint, buy me chocolate body paint. Hold me safe throughout the night, when my hair has turned to white. Believe me when I say it's true, I'd waited all my life for you.
Thank you. And now for some concluding wishes. May the love that brought you two together continue to grow and enrich your lives and build your relationship. May you meet with courage the problems that come along to challenge you. And may your partnership always be one of love, respect, trust and kindness. May the happiness you share today be with you always. And may every word you have pledged here today be a living truth in your lives. May your love deepen and increase so that you are forever as you are today, happily in love and glad to be with each other. Teri and JP, as you set out on this new journey of marriage, let your lives be filled with love and fun and laughter. You will receive many words of advice, but rather than reinventing the wheel, do remember the words of Ogden Nash. To keep your marriage brimming with love and the loving cup, whenever you're wrong, admit it. Whenever you're right, shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Jones.